Righty. SmackDown review time. Man, I was gone all weekend. Anyways, let's get down to this. This is SmackDown from March 22nd, 2024. The show starts off with Cody arriving to the arena, Damage Control arriving to the arena earlier in the day. And then we get a Rey and Santos video package, and then the match. Very average 11-minute match, Oh my god, I got hiccups now. That's not good. This had a match, nothing to go right home about. 11 minutes with a finish I swear we've seen many times before. Rey's going for the 619. He jumps on the top rope from off the apron, like in the middle, not on the top rope, but like on the top rope. And Dominic Mysterio yanks him. He fucking crashes and burns. Dominic has a mask on, takes it off, reveals himself. Rey's like, this motherfucker again. And then Santos hits him with his own 619 as he's staring out the ring at Dominic. Hits him with the Phantom Driver, pins him. It's like, man. And then the moment of that segment was after that segment was over. They go back to the commentary table and Wade Barrett says, unfortunately, being a deadbeat dad is apparently a lifetime sentence. And even broke Corey Graves while Corey Graves was trying to move on. And then we have the 80th match, progressive match flow of Damage Control attacking Bayley. Swore I saw this last week. Swore I saw it the week before that. But hey, let's fucking see it every week. And then we have Naomi backstage. Bayley approaches, says thanks for last week. It's been hard to come by friends, so I really appreciate it. Naomi says no problem. I was trying to do the right thing, but all my anger is really directed at Io. She's going to feel the glow tonight. All of it. And Bayley says that's awesome, but she didn't mean for her to get in the middle of it. And that's when you hear Bianca in the back say, oh, you didn't mean it, as she shows up and says, really? You didn't mean for her to get in the middle of it? But I bet you meant every last bit of it when you were attacking me with Damage Control for the past 2 years. And then she says you're not sorry. These notes are confusing. So you're not sorry for everything. You're not sorry. You're sorry that everything you did is catching up with you now. And everything that's coming your way, you deserve. And your actions have consequences. And Bayley's like, bro, I already know all this shit, bro. Like I already literally said this last week. Bayley literally said this last week in her interview with Kayla Braxton. She's like, everything I did is now coming back to me, Like, she literally said that. Now Bianca's reiterating. She's like, bro, I already know. And then they're going back and forth. Naomi gets in the middle. She's like, all right, I'm done with this shit. She pulls Bianca away. And then A-Town Down has touched down in the arena with Grayson Waller coming up for their match with the OC after the commercial break. We come back from the commercial break. Naomi and Bianca walk past Cody as he's signing some stuff backstage like a civilian. And as they're walking, they're talking about the Bayley stuff. Then Naomi says, everything you're saying is valid. You know I got your back. If I could go in the past and change it, I could. But all I know is that I got to go out there and handle business. Do what I got to do. But I can't take on them by myself. And you know that because you couldn't do it by yourself. And she walks off. But she said it in a better way than I just said it. It was actually nice. There's a lot of nice backstage segments on this show. Tag team match. OC versus A-Town Waller, A-Town Australia, whatever. They don't even have a tag team name. But the match ended. OC goes for a magic killer. Grayson Waller yanks Austin Theory off. He punches Carl Anderson out the ring. And then Austin Theory rolls up Luke Gallows. And Grayson Waller grabs his foot on the rope to make it even tighter. And they roll him up for the pin. And they get out of there. And then one of the best hype video packages for a superstar you'll ever see in your life. One of the best hype video packages as a superstar you'll ever get in your life. This fucking hype video package for Braun Breaker. Probably go on any social media and fucking see it. It's probably on YouTube, honestly. I would be actually shocked if it was on YouTube. I already know it is. because it's that awesome. Just the video, just hyping up Braun, all of his athletic feats, you know. He could do a 225 bench press for 38 reps. 38 reps is crazy at 225. That's crazy. I can only do like fucking 5. He's doing 38. 38 is crazy, actually. 38 is actually insane. I'm like in like this fucking cool room with the lights, you know, doing all this shit, bro. Awesome fucking hype video package for Braun. I would go watch that. I would watch like all the backstage segments on this show and like the Braun Baker package. Awesome. And then they're showing clips from Roman on Pat McAfee's show saying, you know, I was doing so well over here that Cody over there had to come over here. Rock had to come over here. But I didn't have to go anywhere. Hollywood came to me. I didn't have to go over there. And then Naomi comes out with her banging entrance. And then Io comes out. Actually, should I talk about how Naomi's entrance? There's a part of it where it's like, go, go, go. And she's trying to get the fans to get into it, but I'm not sure if the fans are catching on to that yet. Hopefully it catches on. Because if the fans catch on to that and you all of a sudden got a whole Rita going, go, go, that entrance will be fucking hype. And then Io's music hits. Kairi, Asuka, and Kai come out. They're posing at the entrance for what seems like an eternity. I'm like, Kairi, move out of the way, bro. Fucking Io's about to come out. But the music keeps playing. Everyone's like, where the fuck's Io? And then the camera cuts backstage. Io's beating the fuck out of Bayley. Leaves her laying there. And then she walks to the ring. All fucking confident. Has a match with Naomi, goes to commercial break, comes back, they wrestle, and then Naomi's about to do her finish off the top rope. Damage Control comes back out. Kairi gets on the apron, gets kicked, and that's when Io grabs Naomi's leg, face plants on the ground, hits her with the moonsault, pins her. And let me tell you, this after the match angle was so fucking awesome. I fucking love this. This after the match segment was so awesome just because of the way they've been building a story over like the past few weeks. Like, I'll talk about the segment and they'll explain why it's so awesome. So after the match, Naomi's there. They're beating down on Naomi. Naomi's fucking fighting back. They're all in a circle. She's punching all of them like fucking Stone Cold used to do with the Alliance back in the day. You know, punch one, turn around, punch other. Then she turns around. Asuka spits the fucking mist in her face. All of a sudden, Naomi can't see. And it almost looked like a schoolyard bully type scenario. Because now Naomi's down on the ground. All these bullies are laughing at her, you know. She can't see, but she's swiping. She's still trying to fight. They're like pushing her back down. They're kicking on her. Like the best sympathy type of fucking... The best way you can get sympathy. Like that was straight out of like a fucking high school fucking yard. Because who likes fucking bullies? I hate bullies. It was so awesome the way it was done. Like, they spit the mist and she can't even see, but she's trying to be resilient. Awesome babyface, still fighting while she's blind, swiping at him, trying to get him. They just kick her down, you know. They're laughing at her like, haha, you can't see, bitch. There's fucking 4 of us. There's 1 of you. And then they're beating down on her. And that's when Bianca's music hits. And the fans actually fucking erupted. And Bianca comes running down. And then fucking Dakota Kai, like an awesome heel, is like, oh yeah, I'll meet you halfway. Dakota Kai gets at the ring. Bianca just fucking punches her on her way down, throws her violently into the steps. She's left there. Bianca hops in the ring. Io's trying to like hop on her on the top rope, pushes her away, does all this shit, hits a spine. But bro, Bianca in that ring looked like a titan compared to fucking Kairi. Kairi is so small. Literally picked her up like she was like her child, bro. Spine buster. Boom. Goes on to Asuka. Starts punching Asuka. Io fucking tries to get involved. Punches her. Fucking Kairi comes back. Face plants her. Like, just... She looks so fucking big compared to everyone in that ring. And then she's down on the ground punching Asuka again. And then that's when Io hits the double kick in the head. And then, they start beating on her. Okay, wait. This is the awesome part. Okay, so they start beating on her. They're all beating on her. Dakota Kai comes back in the ring. They're beating on her. And Naomi, even though she's so hurt, she's hurt. She just got her ass kicked. She sees her friend who came out to try to save her and was doing well until she got overwhelmed by the numbers. Bianca's getting beat. She sees her friend getting beat. And even though she's hurt, she goes over Bianca's body and she's shielding her as they're now hitting her now. She's taking all the shots. I'm like, this is so great, bro. Like, showing like such an awesome baby face. As much as I scold her in the ring, bro, Naomi worked miracles in this fucking segment. This segment was so awesome. Naomi's fucking now taking shots for her, and the crowd starts chanting, Bayley, Bayley, Bayley. And I was thinking, yeah, Bayley came, it would be explosive. But then her music doesn't play. And I'm like, oh my gosh, this continues the story even better. Because now Bianca is probably going to come on next week like, girl, I just got involved in your shit trying to come help. And now you didn't come help, and I got beat up again? For your problems? I didn't even have to get involved, but now I got beat up and you didn't come back out and help? And then Bayley can easily say, bro, I only got attacked. I was literally left lying back there. Like, I couldn't even come help. I was hurting. Because no one knows how bad she actually got hit. Or, I mean, how bad she got beaten up backstage. We just saw the ending of it. So that was awesome, and they left him there laying. And I was like, this angle was so awesome. Just the way they did stuff, and even just like the way Naomi and even Bianca came off as baby faces, because Bianca's all like, we shouldn't even get involved in her mess. But then Bianca sees her friend who went to go get involved fighting for what's right, saw her getting beat up. She tries to go help her, and then Naomi, already hurting, went through a match, just got beat up by 4 chicks, sees her friend who came out to help her getting beat, and she goes to shield her, bro, while she's already hurting and taking shots covering her, like just hoping they'll just stop eventually, you know, like a super fucking hero move, you know? So awesome. Awesome fucking segment, bro. So fucking great. Gosh, like that segment made me happy. Like that segment put a smile on my face. And then after that, we have Cody backstage talking to Aldis, and in the background, like behind like some like tied up fucking crates, whatever, Paul Heyman just peeks his head out from in the middle. Why is he even in a random fucking corner backstage? And he sees Nick Aldis and Cody talking. Obviously overhears what they're saying, and you see him pull out his phone. And I don't know how fucking Cody and Aldis didn't hear call Roman Reigns, because that's probably what he did. I don't know why I can't just fucking go on his contacts and literally press the button, but yeah. And then we have another fucking hype video. Bro, the Braun Breaker and Jade Cargill fucking hype fucking videos were awesome. I'm not gonna be able to do this Jade Cargill one any justice either. Go on social media, watch this one too. Jade Cargill's talking all that shit, you know, all these headlines are popping up, like the rising star. She's talking her shit about how bad she is, you know. She says, I'm the trending topic. They're gonna build statues of me, and you don't have to like it, but you damn sure can't deny it. And that's why I'm taking my talents to SmackDown. Fucking awesome. Awesome. And they announced Jade Cargill was going to be on SmackDown next week. And then we have Bianca. This is after commercial, by the way. We have Bianca backstage pouring water into Naomi's eyes while Naomi's like kneeling over a garbage can. And there's also like a fucking trainer there. Bianca's like, bro, go get a towel. He's screaming at like the air. Yeah, go get a towel. You motherfucker, you're not doing anything. You're just watching them. He's like over here like, yeah. Bro, go get the towel, bro. You're not doing anything. Bianca's pouring water over her eyes, and then fucking Tiffany Stratton walks into the picture from behind and says, oh, Naomi, that's a really good look for you. Toodles. Bianca's like, but she can't go after her because she's trying to help her friend, pouring water over her eyes still. Naomi's like, fuck, man, I can't see. And then the trainer, oh my God, another line of the night, says, don't worry, we got plenty of water. Well, yeah, like, bro. Duh. Like, duh. He's like, we got plenty of water. There's like 6 water bottles on the table. I'm like, bro, go to the bathroom. Go to the shower. You have constant water. Why are you taking water bottle after water bottle, pouring it over her eyes? Bro, go to the fucking locker room where the shower is. Have her go over the shower and spray water into her eyes that way. Get a fucking towel. There's probably a towel in the shower there too. Bro, that line when he said, don't worry, we got plenty of water. I was like, bro, what the no shit, bro. Is fucking water all of a sudden out, you know? Anyways, we got Kevin in the office with Nick Aldis. They're talking. He's like, bro, how come you didn't let me know about the triple threat? Whatever. They're talking sarcastically. Pretty Deadly walks in, talking about how they don't have a match for Mania. Says, Kevin, you don't got nothing to worry about. You have a match. We don't. Like, you know, like we're an awesome tag team. And then Kevin's like, I'm a good tag team wrestler too. Like, I won the tag team titles at Mania last year. I punched 2 people in the face in this exact same arena last time. And then they're like, yeah, whatever. Talking about how good of a tag team they are. And Kevin's like, I could actually like show you guys up in a match next week. And I might have a partner. And then he like stares off into the distance. He's like, hey, would you like to be my tag team partner next week? Randy Orton comes to the screen. Pretty Deadly turns. They're like shook. He has to fucking catch him. And then Randy Orton's like, oh yeah, you need a partner, whatever. They're all like joking. He's like, oh yeah, like, hey, like, yeah, like I fucking like your jacket. He's like, oh yeah, fine, yeah, fine. I'm doing a horrible job recapping this segment. I didn't take notes for this because it was literally so wacky, but basically Randy Orton agrees like to be his fucking tag team partner next week. Pretty Deadly's like, oh fuck, man, damn it. And then Corey Graves. Hold on. Corey Graves says the WWE digital team went over to AJ Styles' house in Georgia to document his preparation for WrestleMania. And then this happened. And then it shows AJ Styles in his home gym talking to the cameraman. All of a sudden he hears honking, fucking car honking. He's like, what the fuck, bro? What the fuck's that noise? Walks outside, sees LA Knight hitting a car horn. LA Knight's like, yeah, I'll fucking show up to your house. Yeah, whatever. Starts fucking fighting them, and that's when the camera cuts off. And then Corey Graves like, that's when we were able to get this footage from the police department. And it has like the POV of the police department pulling up to the crib. Has like the camera from in their car pulling up to the driveway, and it just shows LA Knight and AJ Styles fucking fighting in the front yard. You know, like the fucking headlights are on them. They hop out, they pull him off. They put his hands behind his back. They push him against like the car. They start putting handcuffs on him, and then that's when AJ comes up, tries to get a cheap shot. Police guy grabs him. AJ's like, it's my house. They're like, okay, then back off. And fucking even Wendy makes an appearance, like trying to hold AJ Styles back. They're chirping. That's like, yeah, I'll come back here again. Yeah. And I can hear like the fucking fans laughing and shit. And then they put LA Knight in the car. Shows the POV inside the car. Oh my god, I'm yawning. Yeah, just a very fucking hilarious fucking segment. LA Knight shows up to his house, beats him up. They're chirping. I'm like, it's nighttime. They had to have like went to all the other neighbors, been like, hey, we're gonna be filming something for TV. Like, if you hear some shit outside, some police fucking sirens, you know, don't worry, because they're fucking loud, bro. They're chirping outside. It was nighttime, so loud. Damn. And then anyways, so moving on. That was a fucking fun segment. It was actually very fun. Street Profits and AOP. I had no hope for this match. I thought it was going to be boring as fuck. So I skipped the first half. After commercial came back, I actually watched the second half. And I was like, you know what? This is really good. Angelo Dawkins gets the hot tag. And it reminded me, this motherfucker has a great hot tag. And all 4 of these guys are like big guys. Montez obviously more like athletic, but the other guys are bigger. But they're fucking awesome. Like, there's like those big guys that really can't do shit. AOP is like 2 big dudes, but dude, they know how to bump and feed. They know how to sell. Like, they're very good at like selling hot tags. They're very good at getting heat. Like, I can see why Triple H fucking loves these guys. I never fucking seen them talk. Ever, but in the ring, they're actually awesome. Like, even the match that they had with fucking Gargano Ciampa, I think they even wrestled the Revival too, bro. Like, they've had good matches with everyone. Like, they're very good at getting heat. They're good at selling. They're not just big guys that are only good at, like, beating people. They're also good at taking moves as well. Very good at selling. Like, AOP is actually really good in the ring, but, like, as characters, you know, you can't really be invested in the horrible faction. But the second half was good. Angelo Dawkins makes a great hot tag. He's fucking going wild. Goes inside the ring, body checks one of the members. They go flying. Awesome. And then he has a great hot tag. Yeah, I told how much I like AOP. And then the match ends. They knock Dawkins outside him with like a very light punch. And then they're about to do a finisher on Montez. Dawkins gets back in the ring, pushes the one guy off. And then Montez rolls up the other guy. I don't even know which one's Akam, which one's fucking Razar. I haven't even like invested my time to even like actually learn. It's like the Young Bucks. It took me the longest time because I literally just fucking didn't care. I was like, yeah, it's fucking Matt and Nick. I don't really care which one's which. Whatever. They're always together. Same with Akam and Razar. Like, I'm pretty sure they've like called them out separately, but I still don't know. So Montez rolls up whichever one. They get the roll-up pin, fly out the ring. They're hype. AOP's mad. All of them are at like the entranceway. Montez like grabs the camera. He's like, I'm in your TV screen right now. Ah! He's like grabbing the camera, shaking his head like, nah. All the other members are laughing, you know. And Bobby Lashley's pointing at the ring like, oh, they're mad, bro. We have Paul Heyman backstage saying he overheard Cody saying he showed up alone, so your public awaits. It's him talking on the phone to Roman Reigns, by the way. And then they announced for the go-home show of WrestleMania. I can't believe it's already the go-home show next week. Holy shit, time flies. Is it actually? Damn! It's already the go-home show next week. On the go-home SmackDown before WrestleMania, we have Bianca versus Dakota Kai. Profits versus Grayson Waller, Austin Theory. We have the New Catch Republic versus Legado del Fantasma. Both those tag team matches, by the way, are qualifiers. Who's going to qualify for the tag team match on Saturday? I'm probably thinking that match is going to be. We have Orton and Owens versus Pretty Deadly. Can't wait for that. It's going to be a nice TV match. And then we have the Jade Cargill appearance. And then this motherfucker, Roman Reigns, shows up in his car to the arena half an hour before the show goes off. And he's ready to show up next. He comes out. The fans are instantly giving him like the what treatment. I didn't really write notes for the segment. I wrote notes for like a bit. But then the rest I'm just going to do off the top of my head. It was a very good back and forth talking segment, I feel. The ending was like, whatever. But they're not going to fucking fight, you know. I think, like, the fight's going to take place next week. I think in fucking Brooklyn, like, we're going to see The Rock fucking throw hands. Like, I feel like that go-home show on Raw is going to be way more than the go-home show on SmackDown. Because I think on SmackDown, most of the people are going to be just in Philly already. So they just put some other people in for SmackDown. Okay, that's the water. Last water sip I'm taking. Holy shit. So, Roman comes out. He's like talking. He's like, I want Cody to come out so you guys can all acknowledge me together. And then fucking Cody comes out. Now, it shows Cody on the Titantron. He's like, we're going to hear from Cody next. They go to commercial. Right when they come back from commercial, Cody makes his entrance. Fans love him. Some of them are chanting the lyrics to his song. A lot of them don't know all the lyrics. I'm currently in the process of getting to know the lyrics as well. All of them. Like all the ones that people don't know. I think everyone knows like the crowd is here about to blow, wait for me to stop the show, but they don't know like the other lines. They just know like the main ones. But anyways, so Roman says, so you came alone, right? And then Cody's like, yup. And then Roman stares at him and like, I knew he'd come alone. You're a fool. You're stupid to me. From my perspective, you're not fit for this job. You're not fit to be on top. You're not fit to be the face of the company because you're an idiot. You're out here thinking with your heart, thinking everybody's got the best out for you. Nobody cares. You better start thinking with your head. Just think about what you've done the past month. You've aligned yourself with my little brother, Seth Rollins. And then he says, you got yourself in a little situation on Monday. And where was he? Was he in traffic? Was his plane delayed? I think it was just Seth showing his true colors. And then what did he tell you after? That he's going to be your shield. You do understand I was in the shield with him, right? We didn't do a lot of good guy things, but we had a bond. And right when I thought he was about to become my brother, he stabbed me in the back. So what do you think he's going to do to you? And Cody says, yeah, like he might hate me, but, you know, he hates you even more. But can you trust your partner, The Rock? Like, you're the tribal chief, but he's the final boss. So who's fucking running the show? And then Roman's like, man, didn't you say this thing to him before, but the other way around? You're talking like a politician, you know? He's making all these jokes about that. So Roman was talking about you're making all these promises, but you never deliver. And you want to know why? Because you're a number 2. But don't take that as disrespect. You're the greatest number 2 of all time. I'm the one. And then Cody was talking about how you know, there's all these greats like Bruno, Hogan, Rock, Austin, Cena, and he conceded to the thought that this next generation growing up is probably going to want to be the next Roman Reigns. And that might be your destiny, but you might be unfamiliar with mine. You're talking about me being the number 2, but I think at WrestleMania, I'm going to be like the one to dethrone you. And then he goes to shake his hand. Roman's about to go shake his hand, and he's like, what the fuck? I don't want to do that. Walks out, snaps his fingers. All of a sudden, Solo and Jimmy show up from the crowd, you know, all mean and shit. Every time I see Solo, he looks hungry, bro. Like, he's trying to do some shit. Like, he's like, I'm trying to get active, bro. I'm barely active. And then they show up to the ringside, and next thing you know, Jey Uso and Seth Rollins show up in hoodies, and then they show up right in front of the ring as well, and that's literally just how the show ended, bro. It was literally just like, okay. I was like, all right. But next week is the go home show, or I mean, today's the go home show. No, today's gonna be a good Raw. Next week we'll have both go home shows. Gonna get my thoughts on those before Mania. But yeah, it was really just an alright SmackDown. It was alright. It was alright. Very good. I felt like the first hour was awesome, I feel. I really enjoyed the first hour. The second hour was great talking segment with like a very anticlimactic end. I'm sorry. But yeah, fuck, I'm so tired. Bro, I had like 2 hours of sleep. Trying to recap this is horrible right now. I'm like, blah, 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 blah. That's probably why I'm so thirsty. Damn. Anyways, that was SmackDown for this week. I'm so sorry I had to be very short. But, no, literally went half an hour. What am I talking about? Went half an hour, guys. But we'll see you next week. I'm going to get my thoughts on Raw. It's in Chicago. There's going to be some shit going down. We got Drew, Rock, CM Punk, Seth Rollins, Cody Rhodes in the building. God damn, it's going to be hype. But we'll see you next time. This has been Eric. Toodles.